Hello everyone! Today I'm going to tell you about our classical high-end barn-style house that we have designed from the general idea to the door handles. It is a style of houses with a shape reminiscent of Scandinavian barns that is becoming very popular today. After all, this is the most cost-effective type of houses in construction. Our project is called greenhouse because 70% of the outside walls are made with the glass. This solution was inspired by the modernist idea in contemporary architecture of erasing the border between the inside and outside space. It brings nature into the house. There is also interesting combination of the utilitarian and classical form of barn house, which such technological materials as concrete and glass. These two solutions seem to be contrasting each other. However, they are united by the concept of openness and the idea that less is more in the architectural context. We don't hide constructional concrete behind the stucco and complicated decor. This concrete is self-sufficient and is aesthetic, combined with the glass, giving us a special feeling of the modern house. In the same time, it doesn't feel cold and brutal because it's closely linked to the nature around it. The form of the barn house had the same concept. The most practical and rational form of the house today. This form is beautiful in itself because you perceive it's a one big volume of house. With other parts of the house, it makes the architecture more dynamic, like a new expensive sports car. The planning of the house is also interesting. The common structure based on flowing of one space into another creates an illusion of spatial continuity. From the entrance we could see the staircase with a double high void, which makes the interior feel so grander. Then we observe the central core of the house with utility spaces, the second kitchen, bathroom and wardrobe. The walls of that core is bearing walls, which allows us to have many windows without any obstruction in view. This gives us fabulous panoramic views into an inner yard. Then we enter to the kitchen and living space. The two areas are divided with a concrete wall. It works like an excellent compromise between the integrity of space and visual acoustic comfort. When you separate process, cooking in the kitchen and chilling on the sofa in the living area. Prior to the construction of the wall, we hid all the communication inside it, so that all of you can see is a clear surface. The upper floor is constructed with a metal frame system. It's also open in the interior design and reminds us how stunning the columns and beams can be. Metal frame system allows us to create an obstructed column-free space in the middle. From the central hall, we can get into the primary bedroom with an ensuite and wardrobe. There's interesting feature with the placement of the windows. We preserved the privacy in this area, and you can see what's going on in the room from outside, so the privacy is not the issue. On the other side of the upper floor we have two children's rooms. All the barn houses have a loft space which can be used in different ways. We found interesting solution and create a retreat area for the children in the area above their beds. It's always fascinating to climb up and have a cozy corner. We used seam roof as the main material of the outside. It covers all volume, from the top of the roof to the bottom of the walls. Monomaterial usage allowed us to highlight the shape of the house, and together with the ground floor, it gives integrity to the architecture and makes it more dynamic. Also, we add more natural materials to the facade and surrounded area with the timber and stone. It gives us incredible sense of warmth and coziness, which is sometimes lacking in modern architecture. Also, I want to focus your attention on the architectural concrete that we used in bearing walls as a finish covering material. Considering that our house in a continental climate, we need to be keen on the thermal isolation of concrete. We developed a special approach to those cases and made 3 layers of materials for better isolation. Due to this, we can afford to leave concrete like a finished material from the outside and inside. Other interesting things are windows on the upper level, how they go from the sliding room to the vertical surface on the facade. That arrangement of the windows lets in twice as much light as regular vertical windows. It is always very important for us to fill all the area with a lot of natural light, because it improves people's mental health. If we talk about the comfort of living, the second essential thing is the ventilation and fresh area inside the house. Despite this fact that we make a mechanical ventilation, we consider the possibility to open windows in each room, like this. Also, the frame of these windows serves like an additional security measure. Statistics show that a person staying inside different buildings up to 90% of the lifetime. That is why architecture makes such a big influence on the internal space and mood of people. Our task as architects to make the inner space more comfortable using the newest technology and the latest construction developments which are known today. We also try to lead our clients to a new level of comfort and feeling of life in their residential, because what surrounds us is what is within us. Thanks for watching us. I hope that you appreciate the smart architecture the way we do. Could you imagine yourself living in that type of houses? Let us know your ideas in the comments. Thanks if you like the video and hit the like button. Also follow up to us in Instagram. And thank you again. See you in the next video. Bye.